You find a lot of people stuck on the side of the road on those mountainous passes. Do you think this rule that came into effect is a little late?
We don't get a lot of snow here, so I guess people are more familiar with driving down here, and the occasional time they go up there, they get caught short. You know, they don't bring a chain and they don't have snow tires, so.
The all seasons are great, but they don't work under a certain degree of temperature. Nowadays, there's a lot of tires that are coming out with the snowflake severe warning. With that, you can have one tire that does it all year round. This is the symbol here you want to be looking for, the mountain with the snowflake. There's some tires that have just the M&S. There's guys that are notorious to say that's all we want is the M&S. But then there's customers that say, no, you know what? I want that snowflake rating. I want it under 6 degrees, my tire to be working in the negative weather. So let's say if you are driving locally here and you do hit some ice, that snowflake will protect you.
Inside the tire here, you'll see right here, there's a wear bar. Now once your tire goes and this becomes flush with the tire, that means the tires are done. Don't go past that. So we always check the tires every time to make sure the customer's safe.
So here's your tire. Air is actually 78% nitrogen. That other 21% right here is actually oxygen, and this 1% over here is other stuff like water vapor or CO2. Now, when it comes to the water vapor in here, that's the thing that gets the Formula One drivers very excited, because that makes your tire pressure unpredictable. And when it comes to racing, you don't want to have anything that's unpredictable. Does it matter to the average driver? Well, it improves grip on the road for sure.
Have you ever have a bag of chips?
Yeah.
And you're driving along, you buy it down here, and then you get up to the top of the Coke, it's like a football. Well, that can happen to your tires.
Because of the pressure.
Because the tire pressure changes, because the atmospheric pressure changes. So nitrogen keeps it consistent.
My tires are filled with nitrogen.
Do you notice anything when you're driving with nitrogen-filled tires at all? Does it feel the same? Any different?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
about the
don't
same.
think so, about the same.
You would never know though, if you were driving with air-filled tires or nitrogen. And I mean, unless your tire pressure gauge keeps going off.
I guess you would, yeah. I know, because it has a little green cap on the tire.
And there
it is.
So you know that's nitrogen.
Yes, I do.
Now air also leaks from the tires, whereas
100%.
nitrogen doesn't.
Well, it very, very slow. To say that, see, these are all weaved, right? No matter how there is small little pockets, nitrogen is a larger molecule, so it's less likely to leak out. That's the idea. One of the bigger things, in my opinion, is the fact that we don't get water inside the tire.
The water vapor, yeah.
Water happens when you take the compressed oxygen, it puts water out there, and if you have to keep on filling it, keep on putting more water. And the odd time you'll have seen where you crack a tire, a water pour out. All our tires we fill with nitrogen.
All of them now. And how long have you been doing that? Because that's a Formula One thing.
And also airplanes. You're
airplanes
right.
too.
Well, you know what happens, and what it is in a nutshell, is when we are putting nitrogen in our tires, nitrogen maintains its pressure consistent. So it doesn't matter how tall, how high we get in the elevation, or how low, how hot or how cold, the tire pressure stays the same.
Oh yeah, we see water vapor right there.
You can see it all in there?
Yeah, right there.
It's all nice and wet.
Yeah. So that's what's going to make tire pressure unpredictable when this warms up, when you're driving it.
100%. And that's the same water that is going to affect your tire sensors, those expensive sensors that are going to plug them up. It's going to put your tire light on. That's what you want to avoid.